Christina, thank you. Well, what would you do if someone showed up at your house late at night, told you that they were the police, and ordered you to let them in? Well, sheriff's deputies just arrested the last of 3 suspects, 22-year-old Jennifer Ortiz and 23-year-old Javier Cordova. You see them there. They will face a variety of charges. Deputies say they are 2 of a 3-person group who posed as law enforcement officers to invade a home on Tucson's west side. After a fight, Ortiz and Cordova actually ran away, but the victims managed to hold one person until deputies arrived. 9 News side's Craig Smith is live at the Pima County Jail, where all 3 remain tonight. Craig.
Well, real law enforcement has that group behind some very real bars here at the Pima County Jail tonight. Now, as we were saying, the victims of that home invasion say the members of that group did pose as law enforcement to try to get inside, and that is not the first time criminals have tried that trick. They showed up late at night, passed themselves off as police, and once inside, demanded money and drugs. Once that happened, the residents fought back, forced 2 to run off, and held 29-year-old Alberto Herrera until real deputies arrived and hauled him away. This video shows genuine members of a DPS gang task force wearing clearly marked police gear. But those officers say law enforcement style clothing was one of the things they found in a series of raids last week. But what should you do if someone who looks like law enforcement shows up and orders you to let them in? Pima Sheriff's Deputy Tracy Suit says look for marked law enforcement vehicles. If someone is not in uniform, they may be a detective, so ask to see not just a badge, but other credentials. Or ask 911 to confirm a real officer has been sent.
The thing not to do, though, if that so-called officer gives you a number and say, here, call this number to verify who I am, it could be a number of a friend of his. So you want to call 911 and have it verified that way.
A deputy suit says real law enforcement should be understanding and patient if you call to be sure. If they get angry, that's a sign you may be facing a fake. Now, Deputy Suit says that sort of impersonation is not limited to people trying to pass themselves off as law enforcement officers. Often there are cases of people who will get themselves uniformed as if they work for a utility like the water department or Tucson Electric. So you need to check their credentials as well before you let them in. Reporting live, Craig Smith, KGUN-9 on your side.